things first. I just got back from the gym not too long ago. Did not change my shirt. I do my own laundry, and I don't like to just cycle through shirts. So I'm keeping this one on. I don't care. Note the stains around the neck and the incredible pit stains and the biceps that proportionally don't match my head because my head is huge for my body. We're going to do some Today I Learned again because I'm over life pro tips for the time being. It was weird. I think I'm going to go back to life pro tips maybe weekly, at the very least. Or every 2 weeks. That's not bi-weekly, right? Is bi-weekly twice a week or every 2 weeks? I think it's every 2 weeks. Because I want to get only the creme de la creme of the life pro tips. It's a weird place to be. Reddit's life pro tips. Today I Learned is pretty solid though. Alright, today I learned that Vlad Dracula was called, isn't it Count Dracula? I'm sorry, this is off to a great start. Today I learned that Vlad Dracula was called Vlad the Impaler because when his country was invaded by Ottomans, he had hundreds of soldiers impaled by putting stakes through their rectum in a way that missed their vital organs and kept them living and writhing for days to make an example for incoming invaders, not safe for work. Well, I'm glad we started this one as you're trying to drift peacefully off into slumberland, right? Should I skip this or should I read the comments about this horrifying thing that I just read? Alright, I'll read a couple of comments and I apologize. Maybe skip ahead if you want to go to sleep without listening to anything like this. Hopefully it's some peaceful comments that they're getting at. The user We Are All Monsters says the stakes were blunted and would move vital organs out of the way as they slid down the pole. The tip would typically come out somewhere between the neck and shoulder. Lovely. Well, I guess I'll kill this one because that's a bad choice of words. I'm going to back out of this TIL because I think it's a little too gruesome when we're trying to get to sleep. You're welcome. Let's move on to the next one. Today I learned that in 2004, McDonald's introduced the Adult Happy Meal, which was positioned as a healthy choice and included a salad, a fitness DVD, and a pedometer. The sales flopped and it was killed off after a few weeks. I feel like they could have approached it differently. Every fucking Happy Meal had a DVD. Way to contribute to pollution, to filling the world with garbage. McDonald's, you're seriously going to include a DVD in every Happy Meal? That is incredible. I'm just reading it over again. A salad, a fitness DVD, and a pedometer. So like every single Happy Meal had a pedometer, the thing that measures how many steps you take. It sounds like an incredible waste. I think people at least keep the toys for both nostalgia, and the toys in the kid Happy Meals for nostalgia, and possibly increasing in value, like collector's items over the years. Fucking nobody's gonna keep a fitness DVD or a pedometer. Go to Goodwill. How many fitness DVDs do you see? Like they're all over. I'm pretty sure Goodwill wouldn't even take fitness DVDs anymore. Or DVDs in general. Those are probably on their way out. User Kill Cookie says, but once you've got the DVD and pedometer, you don't need to buy it again. Who needs 20 pedometers? Thank you, Kill Cookie. That's exactly what I was just saying. Fiddle Nuts in response says, you would have to average all 20 because they didn't work right. That's pretty funny. And in response to that, user Corpse Fucker says, but I don't even know any pedos, let alone pedos. I want to measure that. That's kind of, I was going to bring that up, but it's a little bit dark. I wonder if they changed the name of pedometer to walk meter, or if it's still called that this day and age. You'd think they would change it. Okay, let's go to the next one. That was a decent one. I like having known that. Today I learned the largest ancient turd ever. That's right, you heard correctly. Turd, T-U-R-D, ever found. 20 centimeters by 5 centimeters. Oh, come on, where's the inches? Most likely came from a sick Viking. The largest ancient turd ever. was 20 centimeters by 5 centimeters. I gotta find out how much that is in inches. I forgot. Mostly came from a sick Viking. Hopefully that's the first comment, is what that is in inches. Oh, I'm sorry. Even better. The first comment is even better. By Lifestyle user. Lifestyle in Leetspeak. How many Korricks is that? In reference to the South Park episode where turds are measured in Korricks, and that's an even better response than in inches. I can appreciate that. Go ahead and check it for splits. It's one solid piece. Ah, gross. I think that's quoting Randy Marsh. User Anon1984 says, Olaf, today I took a shit so epic they will still be talking about it in 1,000 years. Very funny. Opie says Odin was with him that day. Boob Wizard says, imagine living through all the dangers of being a Viking, then hundreds of years later being remembered for the wicked slam you had to take when you had a tummy ache. The wicked slam. I've never heard of turds being referred to as a slam. Oatmeal Stew says, I feel like a lot of Vikings would find it hilarious. I'm going to read one more, then I want to find out how much that is in inches. There's probably people that know the conversion already are like screaming at the screen. I'm talking like more than one person is actually going to see this. It's depressing, you know, acting like a bunch of people are going to see this, but really knowing in my heart 1 or 2 people are going to see this. Well, you know what? I'm happy if there is even one other person other than myself that sees this. You're my person. You. Do you know the conversion? Do you know how many centimeters goes into inches? I don't. If so, you're a better person than me. Mellow Canuck says, I have seen things you people wouldn't believe. And Alan Smith, he says, crap ships on fire off the shoulder of Uranus. I watched P-beams glitter in the dark near the Shithouser Gate. What the fuck did you just say, Alan Smithy? Are you AI trying to keep up on the shit conversation right now? Crap ships on fire off the shoulder of Uranus. I watched P-beams glitter in the dark near the Shithouser Gate. Is that code? I am so confused. Maybe that's a reference to something else. We're gonna leave full screen for a second so I can see what the conversion is. Sorry. Going here, and we're going a new tab, and we're going, oh sorry, let's actually 20 centimeters by 5 centimeters. Well, let's just say 20 centimeters, 2 inches. Okay, roughly 8 inches, so pretty much 8 by 1.5 or so, 8 by 1.5 inches. That's all. Oh, ancient turd. Wait a minute. Let's go back to full screen. Okay, so it's talking. Let's get into semantics here, or get into the minutia. It's saying the largest ancient turd ever found was going to be roughly 8 inches by 2 inches or so, right? But if it's ancient, that means it's dried. I'm assuming it's petrified, right? I gotta get rid of this ad. Yeah, so if it's an ancient turd, it means we're talking petrified. All the water and moisture is out of it, right? So that means, how much water is in a turd? Should I be Googling that? I don't know if I should be Googling that. I'm not going to. I was literally about to Google the phrase, what is shit made out of? But I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole, because I just want to find out how big this ancient turd would have been before being, all dried out and petrified. Like, double? Was this a 16-inch shit? Was this a 16 by 5-inch shit that came out of a person? Because that would have been at least 12 Korricks, I believe. That could be wrong. Someone check my math on that. We've spent way too long on this turd, TIL. Let's move on to a Hitler TIL, I guess. TIL, Hitler planned to replace Berlin with a megacity, Germania. Sounds kind of cool. To Nazi power. Doesn't sound cool anymore. The plan was a metropolis of madness with wide thoroughfares only for military parades, car and foot traffic directed to underground tunnels, and no traffic lights anywhere. That sounds nightmarish. Who wants that? Well, Hitler. Duh. I guess we can, listen to a couple of things here. Comments. The OP Bitter Future says, so, of course, serious planning efforts began in 1936. Actual construction began around 1939, and construction continued on and off throughout the war, with many Berlin residents displaced from their homes to homes Jews had been driven from, right, in order to clear land for new construction. And then SSB's at Super Smash Brothers M Hero, maybe that is SSB M Hero, says, little known fake fact, okay, I like where this is going, is that the Nazis diverted the war to Berlin so that it would be leveled by Russian artillery instead of being paid for by the Nazi government. In reality, World War II was just a way of getting cheap demolition teams from the east. Coordinator says, you are joking, but I heard that in the beginning of the bombing campaign, they thought it wasn't too bad. Needs two O's there. Wasn't too bad because now they can blame the enemy and can rebuild it as they like. Okay, I'm a little bored by this one. I don't know why I like things to be provocative. I like it when you talk about Happy Meals or turds for some reason. Maybe it's because I'm 13. Let's see. Next TIL. Wow, 49,000 upvotes. This is going to be amazing, I'm sure. Today I learned a Belgian businessman was instrumental to the Manhattan Project's success. Realizing uranium's importance, he shipped 1,200 tons of it to Staten Island. When Lieutenant Colonel Nichols contacted him, he simply responded, "You can have the ore now. It is in New York. I was waiting for your visit." I'm too dumb to understand the relevance of this, and I feel even dumber because there's 49,000 people that upvoted this, so this is immensely popular as far as TILs go. Suicidal Guide Dog says, very cool. By the way, this was posted by You Plop Sal and You Plop Sal and You Plopsaland. You Plop Sal and I just spent way too long on that username, right? So Suicidal Guide Dog says, very cool TIL. You're right about the wiki page being worth a read. Here's another good quote for those who don't have the time to click through. He had been following some of the work done by the French scientists before the war, and he knew the importance of the uranium as a possibility. Sengier knew what the hell we were doing. He just said, I think I know what you're doing, but you don't need to tell me. Just assure me it's for military purposes. And Bryce Engineer says, for his actions, he became the first non-American civilian to be awarded the Medal for Merit by the United States government. Hey, guys, I just read all of this shit, and I have no idea what's going on. I'm just your guy that reads stuff, but it sounds like people are really into this. Can someone tell me what I just read? Someone give me a Eli 5 and explain it like I'm 5 on this TIL in the comments if there's anyone watching this, and I would greatly appreciate that. I would really like that because I want to be in the loop. I want to be one of these 50,000 people. Moving on. Only 710 upvotes, but let's see if this is worth it. Posted by Alolan Teddy Ursa. Today I learned that platypus milk, hey, I'm on board already. Today I learned that platypus milk contains a milk protein that has not been identified in any other animal. The protein was named Shirley Temple in tribute to the former child actor's distinctive curly hair. It also has unique antibacterial properties and is undergoing research for fighting superbugs. I like this. This is probably I like this one best so far. That's something that I like. You're talking about platypus milk and how unique it is. Come on, that's good. Oh, I already said that was posted by Alolan Teddy Ursa. Wow, I just rattled that off like he's my best friend. User Elf King Theodore says, Perry the Platypus, I see you found my new scheme to become the richest doctor in the tri-state area. CBVDD says, Perry being a male would produce the same milk as a bull, like in the movie Kingpin. We have a bull, though. That's a great movie. I love Kingpin. Larry DP72181 says, you legitimately can make up anything about the platypus and odds are it'll be found to be true eventually. Then If I Saw Me Now says, they glow in UV light. I like that. You got me there. Hey, did you know platypi is a platypi? What's the plural of platypus? Platypopody. And one more. Dickweed McGee says, oh, it is platypi. Look at that. This guy pluralized it. Unless Dickweed McGee is wrong, and he never is. Says, male platypi are also one of a handful of mammals. I'm sorry, I just had a stroke. I was looking at the word handful, wondering if there were two L's in full. There's gotta be. In full there are, and then a handful there has to be. Moving on. A handful of mammals that have venom glands. Whoa! Male platypi are also one of a handful of mammals that have venom glands. The venom is not deadly to humans, but is said to cause excruciating pain that resists all known pharmaceutical pain relievers. I do know you left an H out of pharmaceutical there, Dickweed McGee. I honestly believe platypus are from another planet. What the fuck? You just didn't pluralize it there. So what is it? Platypi or platypus? Are from another planet. They were like the raccoons of their planet, and when whatever gleep glop ancient aliens came and went from Earth, some of these guys stowed away in the landing gear or something, and boom, Earth platypus. Then you spelled platypus the same as before. Never mind. I do see, however, you capitalized platypus. Is platypus supposed to be capitalized? You don't capitalize animal names, do you? Like you wouldn't capitalize lion, would you? I don't think so. Leave in the comments. Yeah, Dickweed, you kind of flipped on that one. I thought, you out of the gate, I was like, alright, this guy's going to come with something strong. And then you kind of drifted off into fan fiction there. You lost me a little bit. Observer521 says it'll be the next horseshoe crab blood. Yeah, there was something about horseshoe crab blood, maybe curing cancer or something, and nothing ever came from that. There's something about horseshoe crab blood. I forgot what it was. And I don't want to look it up. I just want to move on to the next TIL. Today I learned of the Muffler Men, large fiberglass statues that were originally designed as a single Paul Bunyan statue for a restaurant, but which was never paid for or collected, so they were later repurposed as other characters and used for advertising all over the USA. I've never seen them. I see a picture kind of here. Should I click on it? Do I click on it? Alright, I'll click on it. American Giants, the Muffler Men. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this guy. It kind of looks familiar. The Muffler Men. Okay, now how do I get out? How do I go back? I don't know how to go back. Oh my god, how do I exit full screen? Hey, escape. Okay. Good. I'm going here, and now I'm getting back to full screen. Jerryman75 says, I live down the street from a Muffler Man. He watches over our community with benevolence and keeps us safe at night. And Mavs Mobile says, daytime being a total anarchy shit show, of course. 2bit 211 says, gotta take the smooth with the rough. And Salazar says, the giant Native American and Muffler Man from the Parks and Rec intro are located in Montpelier, Indiana. Is that pronounced Montpelier or Montpellier? I have no idea, and I'm moving on. I'm over this one. Today I learned learned Disney and Pixar were working to bring a French-produced Ratatouille-branded wine to Costco stores in August 2007, but abandoned plans because of complaints from the California Wine Institute citing standards in labeling that restrict the use of cartoon characters to avoid attracting underage people. It's weird that you just put to avoid attracting underage, and then you didn't put a noun or a period after that. Did you not finish off this subject? That's an interesting thing, though. Not to shit on the grammar or anything. It's an interesting fact. I'm actually into it. And that was submitted by 1997 Wicked Boy 14 hours ago with 2,500 upvotes. Sober 410 says, rat wine must have a bigger appeal than I assumed. Dixius99 replied, as I was reading that title, I was assuming the issue would be the rat for the same reason Don Draper said you can't use mice to advertise hotels. I'm sure a real person said it before Don, I guess. Pseudonymously says, the Finding Dory strain of pharmaceutical marijuana met a similar fate. Is that real? There wasn't really. Was there a Finding Dory strain of medical marijuana? Samson Fox says, incredibly, Nemo's sushi place didn't fare well either, although it was completely illegal. I have no idea if these people are fucking with me or not. And then someone put something that I'm not going to click on. Artfully Dodgy says, wine wasn't even that big part of a movie. Why wouldn't they bring us Gusteau's microwave burritos instead? And Lick the Rapper says making it a cooking wine would have made much more sense, and then it wouldn't have mattered who bought it, and maybe it would have gotten some younger people into cooking. But you're right, pick something that had more to do with the movie. And Lexum says the French response, but it is a children's wine. Yeah, I guess. Let's go one more. Posted by user the God of Wine. Oh, that's ironic. 7. User the God of Wine 7. TIL William Randolph Hearst. William Randolph Hearst. I feel like this is going to relate to Joe Rogan in some way because he brings up that dude all the time. Today I learned William Randolph Hearst went to great lengths to shut down the production of Citizen Kane, going so far as to purportedly arranging for a naked woman to jump into director Orson Welles' arms at his hotel room. A photographer would also be hiding to take a salacious photo of them. Well, how'd that go? Alice B. Tokless says, just like in the movie when Boss Jim Geddes has the reporters show up when Kane is at the love nest of his singer friend, a timeless masterpiece of a movie. Psycho Lagny says, what a better way to advertise about the movie. Brilliant. Hey guys, I've never seen it. Oh, I take it back. What was it? Citizen Kane? Yeah, I've seen it, and I saw it in English class, so I was 100% sleeping. So it was technically on while I was there, but I've never seen Citizen Kane with my eyes. It was just playing in the room while I was sleeping, which is incredibly coincidental and ironic because that's the purpose of this very video that I made. That's the purpose of this channel. It's for you to be passed out right now while I'm whispering stuff. I hope you're sleeping. It's already been like 20-something minutes. You're supposed to be asleep already. So I'll just say PWMG says, yesterday I learned that William Randolph Hearst was the son of George Hearst, the guy represented in Deadwood as the wealthy mining magnate. There's only so much interest I can actually take in this because, like I said, I've never seen it, so I don't know what's cool and what's not cool. I'll do one more comment, then I'll move on. Usernames can be cool. Usernames can't be too low, says... Supposedly, the same trick was successfully pulled in the 1980s to torpedo the nomination of presidential candidate Gary Hart. This is a big old quote, and I don't want to read it. I'm sorry. I don't want to read it. I do want to read one more at least. Maybe it'll be cool. I see Hollywood in the next two TIL, so I'm going to read them because I like the entertainment business. I like Hollywood and stuff like that, so maybe this will be interesting. Today I learned Michael J. Fox shut down a Twitter troll regarding his Parkinson's disease with the help of his son by replying SMH, winning the respect of said troller. SMH meaning shaking my head. That's kind of funny. Oh, it's a YouTube video though. I don't wanna see it. Even though it sounds cool, I don't click on videos. On this, it's too much of a pain in the ass. When I'm alone, I will, but not recording these things for a variety of reasons. Talking too much. ECASTU says he's probably the nicest celebrity I've ever met. That's nice. Troy Zine says, who is the meanest you ever met? ECASTU says, Marky Ramone. Not mean, really, just kind of a dick. He could have been having a bad day. Holy Shithead says, I don't care about the respect of a troll. Okay. DHSO says, it's a talk show anecdote. It's meant to be entertaining, not true. And then Dildo E Org says one of the funniest Curb Your Enthusiasm episodes was him trolling Larry David, and yes, I agree. Great episode. There's a couple of them actually. I think Michael J. Fox is in a couple of those, maybe just one, but it's over in New York. I don't want to ruin anything. Absolutely check out the Curb Your Enthusiasm episodes with Michael J. Fox. Just really, really good acting. I don't want to say it's self-deprecating, but really plays to his character so well. I loved it, and I want to see one more, and then we'll move on. Today I learned that when she first got to Hollywood, Katy Perry impersonated Zooey Deschanel to get into clubs. Hey, that's kind of funny. And you can definitely see that. You see the resemblance up there in the upper right-hand corner. Oh, is my head blocking it? I don't know if you can see the picture now. Yeah, let's read a couple of comments and then I'm going to kill this so I can go and eat something. Oh, I'm already on the comments, aren't I? No, I'm not. Click on the comments. What's happening right now? I'm so tired. Okay. Wine Spring says, I am sure security was like, whatever you say, hot young woman. Club security is not in place to keep women that look like Katy Perry out. Very true. Otto Von Wong says, boobs on the list. Come on in. XS148 says, so you're saying I can get in? I might need to flash the bouncer, though. I don't know what that means. Whatever. Next one, Storm Shoulder says, I mean, they look like they are the same models from the same factory, just a couple of year difference. Real Sad Llama says, I remember Katy Perry when she was dating Travis McCoy of Gym Class Heroes. Is Travis McCoy the same as Travie McCoy? Gotta be, right? Was that a dumb question? Yes, you're welcome. I remember seeing her at a random Warped tour once. She wasn't on the lineup. She was just touring with her then boyfriend Travis, and she was practically begging people to listen to her demo. Feels like an alternate timeline now. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it goes. You're not famous and then you're famous, right? I guess. I mean, that's how it has to be. Unless you're the Olsen twins. They were literally always famous, even as babies. Has there been any other actors that have spent their entire lives famous, like the Olsen twins? Is there any other baby that grew up to be an actor, like all the way through? I can't think of any. Can you? I can't. Comment if so. Okay. I'm gonna go eat something now. It's very late. I haven't really eaten that much today, and you don't even need to know that. I'm gonna go take a shower, change my shirt, and I'm gonna go to my other place where I go and hang out and play some video games. I'm gonna play some Binding of Isaac. Some Binding of Isaac or some Smash Bros, I think. I'm thinking I'm gonna start what's it called, like a Whisper Twitch channel, maybe Whisper Twitch channel, or just whisper while I play video games. Start up another channel because I like doing that, and I may as well. Maybe the clicking of the buttons could be pleasing to some people. That could be kind of cool. And also, I like playing games anyway, and so it's content. I mean, people are sleeping while I do this anyway, so what's the difference? The purpose of this video is just to have someone in the room with you while you're passed out. Like, I like it when there's someone else in the room while I'm sleeping. I'm weird that way, but if I don't have someone like that, then I'll turn someone on YouTube, and and it's like there's someone there, and it's also cool. I'll just like turn it on the big screen. Actually, that way it's like actually like a life-size person that's just whispering on the couch over there while I'm passed out. That's why I made this channel, dude, is so I could be there for you. You wouldn't mind if I play video games in the corner while I'm whispering stuff while you're sleeping, would you? Good. Maybe I'll do it. That's all. Thanks. I'll see you soon. Comment if you need anything. I'll try to get back to you. Bye bye. Good night.